Hey guys, how's it going? Kevin Cleary here with a watch video. I know we don't normally do watches here, but I recently picked this up and I don't normally buy watches. I've ended up with a few watches in trade and that sort of has got me mildly interested. So I've added a couple other watches. So I also recently ended up with, I picked up a smartwatch, which I do kind of enjoy. And so between those couple of factors, I've kind of developed a little bit of an interest in watches, and especially G-Shock watches, much like, you know, in my knife preferences, cold steel scratches a lot of boxes, which is why I have these knives out here. So, you know, I think I'll do a longer video where I kind of equate various watch brands and knives, or various watches and knives. But to me, G-Shock and Cold Steel, they kind of, you know, they're just plain tools. They're affordable. They're reliable. They are not trying to be something crazy. They kind of know what they are and don't try to put on airs. Anyway, because of what G-Shocks are all about, it definitely puts me in mind of Cold Steel knives, which I, by the way, absolutely love. So there is the Recon 1. There is the AD10. And I knocked everything over. And by the way, if you are not a knife guy, rather you're a watch guy watching this, because you just Googled it and were looking for this particular watch, if you like G-Shocks, I would suggest you'll probably like Cold Steel knives, because they're very much just outdoor, effective tools. Let me give you the model number of the watch we're talking about here. This is the GA100SKC1 ACR. This is a limited edition watch, which I actually thought looked pretty cool. So I went ahead and picked one up. And you can find these, by the way, on Amazon.ca. So if you're watching from the US, I can't seem to find these on Amazon.com. I did go into my Amazon affiliate store and add some of my favorite G-Shocks and some other watches as well. I just figure, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to have people watching that are watching watches. I should have that available. So you can go over there and check out those affiliate links, and that does help the channel out. Not to mention White Mountain Knives, DLT Trading. Those other links are super useful as well in terms of helping out the channel. You also, if you use my discount code for White Mountain Knives, you also save 10%. So it kind of is a win-win there. Let's see, I showed you the model number. There's the stuff that comes in the box before you get to the metal. Let's pop the metal box open here and take a look at the watch. Okay, so here is the watch in question. I really, I picked this up because I really liked the clear case, and especially combined with the background detail of the camo on the silver. To me, that just was highly appealing. Now, if you don't, if you just want like a GA100, there are a bunch. I did put those you can find anywhere, and they're all going to have similar functions. Where's the book? So the module is the 5081. So there'll be a few G-Shocks that will have that. All right, so the main, let me just quickly touch on the things that drew me to this knife. So this watch. One, it's a G-Shock. So, I know it's going to be tough. I know it's going to be reliable. I know it's going to be pretty comfortable. I've worn a couple of other G-Shocks, and I've always found them quite good. But also, I like the idea of these things just being overbuilt and kind of ready for anything. The shock resistance is appealing to me. I'll probably get into I'll do a full video where I show a number of watches and kind of talk about what I look for in a watch, and why wearing a watch I feel like has some practical value. For now, let's just say, for the generic reasons that a G-Shock would appeal to anybody, this appealed to me. But then also the uniqueness of this face with the silver camo, I thought was really cool, along with this clear resin case. And the other thing that I liked about this, that I was nearly about to forget to mention, is the analog. I really tend to like the analog watch faces, even though I like the features and functions of, something like this. This is a arrangement, of course, probably you're all familiar, but it's just not quite as visually interesting. Now, the arrangement is one of those more visually interesting watches, but I really, really find the hands with the little, extra details rather compelling. All right, so I should point out, I guess actually now that I've got these out and you can kind of see a bit of a size comparison, they're very, very close. The GA100 here, SKC, is 55 millimeters long, 51.2 millimeters wide, and 16.9 millimeters tall. All right, that's the main, by the way, you can see that's the main difference between this and the Rangeman. It's not quite as thick. All right. And of course, this module, the 5180 module, is not going to have all of the functionality of the Rangeman. So let me, so now that I've kind of gone over the reasons I like this, let me do, and I've given you the size numerically. By the way, it's also 72 grams. Let me do a couple quick size comparisons, and then we'll kind of wrap this up. So here is the GA100 beside the Rangeman. Here it is beside the green, I think it's GA, whatever it is, the 2100, the Cassiope, all right, is what you'll often hear these called. And the other thing that I thought I'd throw in here, since it'll probably be quite common, here is my Galaxy Watch 5. So that hopefully, that gives you enough of, probably more people are going to be familiar with the Samsung watch than perhaps some of those other G-Shocks. Although I think the Rangeman seems to be a pretty prolific watch. Okay, so those are the quick size comparisons there. I've already gone over kind of the features and the reasons I like this. I will come back and do a bit of a longer discussion that won't be as specific to this. I'll just kind of show you how it works and how to get the various features that this has on it to do what you want it to do. For now, what I'm going to do is stop this video, go ahead and set this watch so that perhaps maybe I can wear it a little bit today, since the time will then be accurate. Thanks a lot for watching. Let me know down in the comments below if you like this kind of content, if I should stick to knives. I probably should stick to knives, but this is kind of cool and I thought I'd share it with you. And I'm going to try over the next few weeks to throw out a couple of watch videos and see how appealing they are to you guys as viewers, and see how how appealing they are to me to make, because frankly, if I'm not having fun making these videos, I'm going to stop making them. Okay. So, there you go. Go ahead and check out those channel sponsors. It's a huge, huge help to me. And I will talk to you later.